And then we're going to bring the hands, we're going to bring them together. We're just going to start rubbing them to create a little bit of energy, a little bit of heat, a little bit of friction. This is something to really focus our mind here as you begin to let go of the day thus far. Politely put the to-do lists away, the future on hold, and arrive here now in the present. Rub them a little faster, lift your heart, breathe, big inhale in, and then exhale. Just bring your hands right to your chest, your pectorals, and lift your heart up towards your hands, and sink a little weight into your heels. Notice how you feel. And then see if you can press away from the earth by lifting the kneecaps and just lifting up from the pelvic floor, creating more spaciousness or just more awareness all the way up through the crown of the head, up and down the spine. Cool. And then inhale, lift your heart even more. And exhale, keep the heart lifted as you release the hands. We're going to bring them to the tops of the thighs. And you're not going to collapse here in the heart. So we just established that so that we have a little bit of a fighting chance to maintain that as you come forward. And you're going to just bend the knees here and just bring your right shoulder in towards the center line. And then loop your left shoulder around and back and open up through the left side body. It might feel good to start to straighten the left leg there, got elbows out. Or you can keep a soft bend. So we're finding a little twist in the spine. Inhale in, exhale, switch, bend the knees, drop the left shoulder in towards the center, and really actively loop the right shoulder around and back. And with each repetition, you can find something new. So you'll go back and forth in your own time. Maybe you bring the top hand to the back body. Maybe you start to have more of an awareness in the neck, remembering that the neck is a nice long extension of the spine. So really thinking of the spine as our guiding light here. The body is one moving part rather than a bunch of disjointed parts. So today's practice is for the core and the booty. A big request that I just decided, you know what, let's just fulfill it. But I want to start off this practice by saying, really the goal is to create a wholeness, a union of the breath and the body. But as the body gets stronger, we want to cultivate balance. And so today's practice is going to do that. Okay, so after a couple of rounds, we're going to come to center. And you're just going to press the palms into the tops of the legs and think cat-cow here. Inhale, drop the belly, open the chest, feel the abdominals nice and long. Very flattering pose here to put on YouTube. Wonderful. And then exhale, draw the navel in, round the spine, think cat pose. And you're really going to use your hands to press, and you should feel the spaciousness in the back body here. Feet are nice and firmly planted with awareness. Then inhale, bend the knees, scoop your heart forward, open the chest. Think cow pose, open the throat. And then exhale, last time, rounding through, chin to chest. Draw the navel in and up so much. Lovely. Then slowly we'll roll all the way up. Swim the fingertips behind to interlace. And we're going to open up through the chest here. So knuckles draw down and away. And you're going to inhale in, smile. And then exhale, really bring your center right underneath you. So for a lot of people, we might be here. You're going to really lengthen the tailbone down and see if you can stack up through the spine so that the center plumb line or the midline is really bright and just full of awareness, just has your attention, and we're going to maintain that as we work today. So there's nothing wrong with a great workout, and yoga is really a great tool for strengthening, trimming, toning the body, getting to a healthy, balanced place where you feel good. But for me, it's not what we do, but how we do it. So this line of the spine is going to really help us today. We're going to bump the hips to the left here and take the crown of the head to the right. Maybe your fingertips go to the left. And then from your center, draw the navel in, come to center, and take it to the other side. Bump the hips to the right. And so this is a test. I'm not collapsing in the neck here, but I'm keeping equidistant between my ears and shoulders. Okay, navel draws in to lift you back up. And inhale, we sweep the arms all the way up and overhead. Exhale, bring the feet right underneath the hips. Then inhale it again to reach, and then exhale, soft bend in the knees as you fold it all the way down. And then inhale, reach for the sky, back all the way up. And then exhale, it's like you're painting a wall with the hands all the way down. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale, all the way down. Welcoming some energy to the body. Inhale, all the way up. And exhale, all the way down. Nice work. This time, forward fold. Stay here for a couple of breaths. And then from here, we're going to walk the hands all the way forward and the feet all the way back to come into our first plank pose. Take your time getting there. You can always lower the knees, wrap the shoulder blades around, press away from the yoga mat, and you want to find this danda, or this length from the crown to the tail. Then inhale, puff up through the upper back body, lift your heart space up towards the ceiling, claw the fingertips, and then exhale, keep the elbows hugging into the side body best you can as you lower all the way down. Then tap into that inner smile, big inhale lifts you all the way up, press up, and then exhale, slow and in control all the way down. Inhale lifts you all the way up, you got this. And exhale all the way down. And one more, inhale, strong core, navel draws up as you press up. And exhale all the way down. Beautiful. Hug the elbows in, inhale, baby cobra.
I can only go up this far because my back isn't bad.
Curl the toes under, lift the kneecaps, tone the quads. Big inhale lifts you all the way up, plank pose. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Use this opportunity to find a couple of really awesome cleansing breaths. Inhaling deeply through the nose and big exhalations out through the nose or mouth. Just take a couple here. Don't be shy. Take your dog for a little walk and enjoy the process, the unfolding, as you stretch and move in a way that feels good. Find a rhythm that feels good today. And focus on the things that are serving you, that feel good. Deep breaths. Try not to focus on the things that are difficult or tight or stuck. Find softness, even though we're strengthening today. Great, then you're gonna walk your toes as wide as your yoga mat again, but this time let them spill off the yoga mat, so you're pressing into the outer edges of the feet. And then we're going to slowly bend the knees, lift the heels, and come into a froggy pose variation. So you might have to make some adjustments, maybe bring the toes in a little bit more. That was a little wide for me. But the heels are lifted in this variation. And then tap into that core strength by bringing the palms together. You're coming into a really wide, like deep plie here. And we're going to try to bring the tail down to lift the heart up. So opening up through the hips. If bringing the hands up is too much for you, you can keep the fingertips down. You can actually use the fingertips to play a little here. And one final breath cycle. Imagine you're leaning back against a wall. If you really want to challenge yourself here, give yourself a little space between your heels and your bum. Lift up a little higher. And again, we're working to create this nice, long, beautiful line in the spine so the energy can run fluidly. And release. Great work. To come out of this posture, be really mindful of the knees. You're going to keep a little activity in the toes, gripping the earth as you walk all the way forward and lift the hips up high. Come back to your downward facing dog. Turn the toes in when you get there, finding that internal rotation of the hips should feel really good. And then take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Great. Walk the toes in line with the hips. Doesn't matter if the heels are close to the ground or not. You can actually even lift the heels here. Then we're going to inhale, draw the navel in and up and take it over an imaginary hurdle here coming into our plank pose. Take a deep breath in here, strong plank, and then exhale back to your downward dog. Again, start this movement with the belly drawing in and up. We go all the way up and over that imaginary hurdle, and then send it back, downward facing dog. Claw through the fingertips. And again, navel draws in and up. Slow it down. Breathe deep. Downward facing dog. One more time. Root down through the index finger and thumb. Navel leads the way. Deep breath in. Long breath out. We're going to slowly walk the feet back to the middle of the mat. Hands come to meet the toes after you've planted the feet. Forward fold. You're going to bring the hands right underneath the feet, toes meeting at the wrists here. Should feel really good. Shifting your weight a little bit forward perhaps, or wiggling the toes. Feeling that nice stretch through. Exhale, sink deep. And start to really sync up with the sound of your breath. So inhale, exhale. Inhale. Exhale, weight is in the heels. Inhale. Exhale. And then keep it going. Listen to the sound of your breath. And then gather that energy. All right, so we're going to start to get our groove on a little bit here. Just sync up with your breath. Keep weight in the heels. Keep the heart open and lifted. Down low now perhaps, and exhale, squeeze the glutes and lift your heart. And once you feel like you can get into a little bit of a rhythm, you might, if it feels good, pick up the tempo. But stay focused. Essential. But when we're gripping and focusing on the hard and the fast, the furious and the heat, it's harder to keep up. So stay in a nice groove here. Again, if you don't have a block, no worries. Do the same thing. You're going to get loads of benefits.
Blocks, but
so here we go. Find that upward current of energy through the front body, and then the grounding of the back body. Toes are pointing forward. We inhale and exhale just to relax the shoulders. Then send the hips back. And squeeze, and if you're on the block, you might lift that left leg up, squeeze and lift, and then inhale back all the way down. Exhale, squeeze and lift. And of course, the right foot is really pressing into the block to lift the heart. So inhale the lower now, exhale the lift. Get clear on that.
She said that.
You can hold onto your focus out. Inhale, exhale to relax the shoulders, and inhale to lower. So think about sending the hips back.
I'm like, yeah. Well, I'm saying because we're both talking, so it's double, like, it's, I don't know if it's okay.
Awesome. Then we're going to do one more. And the next time you're down there, if you're on the block, just kick it to the side and we'll all meet up. We are
my
one.
hair.
Now coming into this last
So crazy.
step. leg, left toes up. Here we go. So keep that line of the spine nice and long. Lots of awareness of the navel, the core drawing in and up. Press away from your yoga mat here. Shoulders away from the ears. Full split. Nice work, everyone. Keep it going. We're almost done. Sweet. And then here we go. Inhale in, exhale, knee to nose. Round it through, squeeze and lift. Inhale, left toes towards the sky, open the chest. Exhale, squeeze and then lift, knee to nose. Last one. Inhale, reach. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, left toes towards the sky. And exhale, release. Walk the knees up towards the wrists. Swing the legs to one side. Sit up nice and tall. That helped me improve my posture.
This is that's not me a little right now.
Back pain. Allows me to be mobile.
People said my posture's sad. My back's made out of metal.
All right, then press into your hands. Lift the hips. Come all. Or we'll bring the fingertips to the temples, soft fingers here. Inhale in, exhale, lift. Careful not to crunch the back of the neck, so keep your chin, your throat nice and open.
No, but I like this. It's like a crunch, but
Inhale to find
kind of
length,
like
and
not a crunch, you
exhale
just lift, like
to
your
draw
head and neck
everything
forward.
in. Keep the neck nice and long.
Like
Scoliosis,
said,
exhale.
I'm like a kid.
I'm like, this is like scoliosis every day.
Keeping a strong awareness in the spine, the neck. Keeping the face nice and calm. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. And as you exhale, lift, the navel contracts in. And then release everything. Awesome work. Bring the feet together, knees wide. reclined cobbler's pose. Snuggle the shoulder blades underneath the heart space, hands come to the belly. Have an awesome day. Namaste.
Namaste. No. For me to DJ for you guys. And it's great for other things, if you know what I'm saying.
Somebody wrote a question and said,
How did you guys meet?
how did we
At
meet?
first.
How did we meet? Well,
More TikToks, so see you guys later. Hope you enjoyed our yoga. Bye.
Hey.